Alright, so this is the Natsuki coming to my house baking cupcakes route. So I spent only a few minutes back at my house anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. There she is. First time I see anyone in a different clothing this whole time I've been playing this. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come over all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, yeah, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than say something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little bit different from outside of school? Sorry, outside of school after all? Anyways, let's get to the kitchen. What are you not even gonna... Sorry, I'm messing up on the words. You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, you? Coming. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab Natsuki's bag, holds out to me. Look, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? Yeah, I see now. I'm impressed, really. Dang, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Natsuki giggles. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? So small. You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worthy my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. I nod nervously. What? That's a little bit more like you there. You have more fun when you just speak your mind like that, you know that? Hey, now you treat me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it. I didn't say anything. Shut up. Should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. Thank you very much. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking of, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into the body types like yours, you know? Eh? How would you know that? Anyways, just trust me, bro. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Sorry, switch screens. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally find your weakness, you. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, then there's no way I'm not fighting back. Can't do that. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get this thing started. Me struggling with words. Anyways, before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all that batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Hey, where did you put that food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in a bag next to the table, I think. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, it's a cute idea. Nice. Why didn't I think of that? Are we doing anything like that with the icings? Do you want to? What if I said yes? You asking me? I don't really have a preferences, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? At least pretend to? I'm having fun. I'm not pretending. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day. Oh wait, that's me talking. Like the one you made the first day, right? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes in this area and Monica delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, I'll get to that. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. I mean, it's just a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk for me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has been already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icings. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki's pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble into turn. Gross! You got on my face. I don't see it. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Geez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. Sorry, let me read that phrase out again. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. I'm trying to picturize it. Visualize it. I don't know. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand and before it reaches my face. Natsuki... Oh, okay, I can imagine now. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. See that? That full expression right there? Magnificent. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. Oh wait, that's her talking. You don't do that to me all the time, you know? Or you do that to me all the time. Words. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. The expression went from being happy into that. What? Did you just seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. She can't process what just happened. She has very small hands. She does have small hands. Her face is entirely red. You... Oh, another question. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breath. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. You should have checked it before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watched as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and continued to with the icing, like nothing has ever happened. Sorry, a lot of too much reading here going on. Well, of course it's a rating visual novel. What am I saying? It's the way I'm reading is probably mixing me up. Oh, that smells so good. The cupcakes are. I'm getting really hungry too myself. Are ready to be pulled out of the oven. I got a burrito ready soon. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they look. All of it. She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of these trays. They look even better once we add the icings. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff. I hope you can get creative. Here, skip the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. That's nice. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? Get literature club, idiot. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. But how's it going there, Sergeant? How you been? How are you? Yeah, it's a you good? I'm good to hear that. I'm doing good too. Just a little bit some throat, but problems, but it's all good. I was actually very tired last stream. I just had to go to sleep. It was very tiring for me. I was like sleep talking at that point. But yeah, I was actually working on this thing back in February for Valentine's Day, and now here I am doing this again in October for Halloween. So again, this is not my first time looking at this stuff. Just kind of again not rephrasing. Full disclosure. There we go. But yeah, it's good to see you again, Sideshow. And yeah, again, everybody's welcome to stay here if you want. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of reading, and my throat is gonna be a lot sore from doing all this. Because I'm starting to remember how it was when I was reading this. What was I? Okay. Yeah, we can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of these cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the words they like. Ooh? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. What? But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Haha, I got one. Maybe I'm getting it from you. Rubbing off? No, I don't know the phrase of it. Something from them. Like you pick up their personality or something. You start to use the words that they say and all this stuff. That's what I'm trying to think of the word, but I don't know what it is. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress that and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. No, I'm in my school uniform. You don't see? Hello. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts all the sides by sides to admire our work. I know that feeling. I know that feeling too, when you got everything worked out, everything's all set, and you just want to like display it. I get that. I understand that. It's like with me doing all this stuff. I like how I have all this stuff set up for this, you know? The stickers are from the actual website, so I did put the credits in there. But I also made one for myself, the sticker on the far left. That one was me, I made that. So I understand the whole, you know, have everything kind of set up too. Like I understand. I know how you feel, Natsuki. The one time I actually feel like I can actually, you know, like her. Thank you. It was taking a lot of time to kind of get everything worked out with the chat box too, like kind of faded in the background, all that stuff, and also for the school uniform as well. It's like I'm also like fully clothed from head to toe, so I mean you guys can't see it, but it's there, all right. Anyways, but yeah, thank you for that. I do appreciate that. I got distracted. I was like actually like starting to like her. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have done one. I could have one more. One now, my bad. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ah, I gotcha. Sierra is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she would probably down those cupcakes tenfold. And she would still keep eating dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Sorry. You should have thought about that. It's not like you're always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places her blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any of them, okay? She says. That was probably my laugh, not her laugh. Well, no, I messed up on the laugh. Anyways, I wish she would listen to me the way she listened to you. Yeah. Again, think about the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Go work today. You too. I'll walk you out, alright?